So it's springtime, it's not too early to start thinking about our decks and patios. I'm with Wayne, we're out at Little Baja. And Wayne, you got some great little strawberry pots for us.
We do have the best selection of strawberry planters anywhere.
And it's, strawberry planters, they've been around for a long time. But they're not just for strawberries, right?
No, people use them for planting herbs, which I'm going to do today. Strawberries, of course, like you see here, and also succulents. You can, or flowers or whatever you want to put into them.
So people that are getting ready and come out here and pick up a strawberry planter or an herb planter like this, how do they plant it? What's the best steps for doing that?
Well, it doesn't really matter what size you get. I mean, we got them all the way from 3 pockets up to 20 pockets, but the first thing and basic thing you want to do is you want to start by filling up the planter and planting the bottom holes first. So you just start filling your planter.
And it's important to use a good planting.
Never dirt. Use a good potting soil, and and you don't have to use no PVC pipe or anything like that. I'll show you the trick to watering them. But as you go along here, you just want to fill it in, and as you go, and I'll let you pick one you want to do.
So we've got a nice selection of different herbs in here. So this one here, that's some oregano, which is nice.
If I can get it in here. And the nice thing about this, our pockets, our strawberry jars, is you can fit 4 fingers into them. A lot of times you'll get some of the pockets in some of the other department stores, and you can't get your fingers in there, to get the flower in there.
So you just kind of, teasing the roots a little bit, just kind of shaping that
yeah, if
root
you had
ball.
smaller plants, we could probably get them in there a little easier, but you don't have to be too gentle with them.
It's just important to get, you just want those roots to come in and be covered with the soil.
Right.
Soil on the inside, right?
Yeah. Nice thing about plants, they come back. So I just make sure that it's covered up.
Right. So then when and there's not a lot of right or wrong to kind of which herbs you're choosing, right?
No, just whatever you like. This just happens to be the ones that were given to me to plant.
So we're doing some chamomiles, we're doing rosemaries. There's a lot of like the creeping thymes and oreganos and sages. And so you're just kind of starting down at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm starting at the very bottom here.
Soil in there. So now that we're getting our last pocket filled up around the edge, we've worked our way up from the bottom. Now you got the top to plant, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to put in some more soil here, cover up the pockets.
And then you're kind of using a larger plant on the top, right?
Yeah,
so
I'm going to put one big plant on the top here.
Yeah, so you could either do like a large focal point plant like this, or you could fill it up with some more smaller ones, right?
Put some nice flowers in there. Oh, a little too much here.
And you're just kind of teasing those roots open a little bit, so it kind of gives them able to get out and kind of get established.
Okay, yeah.
So once you get that all potted in, what kind of care do we need to do with these, going through the summer?
Well, the biggest thing about any planter is make sure it's got good drainage, and you got a good loose soil so that the water runs right through it. And this soil here I happen to be using, no names mentioned, it's just a really good soil that retains water.
Right.
And so as you go up, pack it down.
And then continue to fill in the soil. And you'd gone through like on these pockets and kind of tap these in a little bit. So when you're watering it, it kind of creates a little bit of reservoir for that water.
Try to leave a reservoir in each one of these pockets, so it'll hold water as you water it.
And the nice thing is, while you're inching up, you can have this on a deck or a patio and continue to harvest year round, because all of these herbs are all, for the most part, pretty hardy and able to be outside year round.
Now the big thing about a strawberry jar is that because it has a funnel shape like that, most people get frustrated when they water it because it fills up and everything flows over the side. So you want to make sure that you're only got enough soil in here that the water doesn't roll out the pocket, but enough that it'll reservoir. So when you water it.
Right, and being a terracotta planter, what do we need to know for wintertime as far as care?
Wintertime is just drainage. That's all you want. If you come in and look around, you'll see pots have been planted here for 20, 25 years. And has nothing to do with the quality of the pots. Well, of course, we got the best quality we shop from small families and not big not big factories.
Right.
And we guarantee all of our pots. But you just want to make sure they got good drainage, because no matter what it is, if it fills up with water and freezes, it's probably going to break.
Right.
You know, so you want to have good drainage.
You know, for more tips on how to care for the terracotta or any other of the statuary and pottery that you guys carry out here, if you're looking for more inspiration to brighten up your deck and patio, make sure you come out here and talk to Wayne and the staff out at Little Baja. So Wayne, we appreciate being out here and having the pointers on how to care for our herb pot.
All right, thank you.